Hey guys, so surprise trip. My family and I mean, you can't see me, but you know, you're not missing anything. So, my family and I were watching Stranger Things, and we were, stopping between episodes, and I got online, and I saw that all these people were at Books A Million for Harry Potter, and I was like, okay, well, I know The Cursed Child is coming out, but I didn't know that, you can see me again, it was going to have a midnight release. So, I was like, Mom, Dad, you want to come? And they're like, now it's too late. And I was like, well, I'm going. Dad's like, well, I'm glad you're getting out of the house. And I'm like, well, it's Harry Potter that always gets me out of the house. Very few other things will. So, I'm on my way there. I'm going to be very late. I hope there'll be enough books, because I'm sure I'll be at the end of the line. Oh gosh, I might just be standing in line for nothing. I just now thought of that. I'm gonna put my keys. But yeah, spontaneous trip. Oh my gosh, the air is on really loud. I don't know how loud that was. Yeah. Ooh, I'm blurry. But yeah, so, when you see me next, I will be at Books A Million. Yeah, I sound like Oprah. I'm here. It is 11:37, I think. So yeah, I'm really late compared to most people. There's people actually here. Like, the entire town's abandoned except this one place. Because apparently, you have to close everything in a small town. And I kind of hate that. That's why I like cities. Because I'm a night person, and I rather do things at night. Plus it's summer and it's just too bloody hot out, and oh my gosh, I see the line. I don't know what I just got myself into. You know, I don't really care. Oh, look, okay, ooh, look at the front. I'm gonna try to not be really weird, but I'm gonna be. Because it's not like there's very many vloggers in this town. Let's try to find the beginning of the line. People drinking, eating. Oh boy! Very much. Barely have the money for this book, so.
I don't know. I mean, I think it is more like an organized chaos. It's like, we're not exactly built to have super long lines, but we're using the aisles to make it. Needing the end of the voucher line?
Yes.
Down this aisle.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Books. You can't get bored in this line. So, apparently I needed a voucher card. Didn't know it. I was just gonna get in line, But she said I was very lucky that I did have one. So, thank you.
Heads up!
I'm sorry. Voila. I think it was the quickest line I've ever been through in my entire life. I mean, they didn't have to do anything. They just had to scan your little card. Big bobber. Whew. Look at it, it's so pretty. I can't believe I'm holding it. So, that was pretty cool. Kind of, well, it wasn't that cool for me because I came in so late. And apparently they had all these activities and such. Whoops! That was an awkward spot for that to start. You know that song, Meghan Trainor? Anyway. Okay, so let's look at it. I'm not gonna spoil anything, obviously. I'm just gonna show you the book. Should I do some better lighting? No, I wanna do it right now. Because I think I'm gonna end the video in the car. I'm gonna go home. Well, I probably won't sleep, even though it's only 10 past 12. Oh, see, that was fast, okay? I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of people there. I mean, more than normal, obviously, but it wasn't like at the movie premieres or anything. Like, it takes forever to get through the line, you know. Okay, so it says Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, parts 1 and 2. Didn't know. Oh, okay, it's a play, so there would be parts 1 and 2. Special rehearsal edition script. Ooh, interesting. I'm trying to stay in this. It's so golden, like the top right there. Is there another light I can turn on? See, it's kind of got a shimmer. I'm really curious to find out what kid that is in there. I purposely have not found out anything about the books. I mean, the play, because I hate knowing things beforehand. Like, I don't even like watching trailers a lot of the time for movies, because I like being as surprised as possible. And if I know something's going to be in the movie because I saw it in the trailer, I'll be expecting it, and that's just, I hate doing that. So I purposely not read anything up on, or as little as I can, on The Cursed Child. Okay, on the back it says the 8th story, 19 years later. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Now, I have a book I'm reading right now that I've been reading for like months and months and months. Basically means it's been sitting there and I haven't been reading it because I get distracted by YouTube. I love to read, but I get really distracted very easily. I'm best if you take away Wi-Fi. I am a avid reader. It's just Wi-Fi really distracts me. And then I'll read, and I'm currently in the middle of a pretty well-written fan fiction on Harry Potter, so I'll have to finish that too, so my brain isn't skewed. Although it's not set in this timeline, so anyway. Oh yeah, that was my first midnight book release. I've never done that before, and my eyes keep on coming out of the shot, and that's really gonna bother me when I'm editing this. But I've never done that before, and I've always wanted to. Oh, here, this is better. I've always wanted to do that. People coming by like, why is she filming herself in a car? I was trying to be as inconspicuous as possible inside the bookstore. My gosh, talking's hard. But yeah, I'm glad I got it. It was about $22, which is more money than I should have spent. Don't really have that, but it'll be treasured. Seriously, my sister and I have shared our Harry Potter books, the 7. And I think the 4th one, the cover is almost completely off because we had paperback. We really need the hardback. And I'd like to have my own set and her to have her own set, but it's a lot of money. I keep talking about money. I sound like an old person. I need to get over it. Okay, but yeah. I dropped my ticket trying to give it to the man. I was just awkward. I lived up to my name. Didn't really talk to anyone except for the person trying to tell me where to go. I should have been, because the girl behind me, I don't know if you could hear it in the video, but the girl behind me was like squealing. She was excited, and I should have said something to her, but I am so socially awkward sometimes. Like, even though it's actually literally my job to talk to people, both of my jobs I've ever had have been about talking to people. This has nothing to do with Harry Potter, but it has to do with book releases, though. I'm just so awkward. I don't know. And I've never been to like a convention or anything like that, and I would love to. I dream of going to like LeakyCon, VidCon, LeakyCon and VidCon mostly. I'd like to go to Comic-Con. Obviously, it's just classic. I think of that as like the original of conventions. But anyway, I should be talking about this. Well, I can't really talk much about it because I don't know much about it yet, and I will do a review, I'm sure, after I'm done reading it. I want to know how much Harry, Ron, and Hermione are mentioned in this. How much do they play? I mean, I think it's mostly about the kids, I think. Although they made a big deal about the casting of our trio. I don't know. And I don't want to know yet. I don't want anyone to tell me anything. I want to find out. The art design on this is awesome. I just hope the characters stay in character, and I'm sure they will. JK, I don't think JK will let me down. Only time JK Rowling has let me down was, well, two things, but one of them I'm not going to mention. But the other is her talking outside the books and saying things about having not should have put Ron and Hermione together, and that just made me really angry. I don't think you should say things like that after you've written a book. That's just my opinion, though. I love J.K. Rowling. I mean, I think of her as just one of the greatest writers in history. Like, for me, she's up there with, like, Shakespeare and, like, I'm trying to think of someone else. I keep thinking Mark Twain, but I don't think I've even read Mark Twain. Anyway, she's really great, and she's legendary, and she'll go down in history. But sometimes I don't agree with her on certain things when it comes to that. It's her characters, but as John Green says, books belong to the readers. And I never really understood that until she said certain comments, and I was like, you know what? This is my story as well. They're your characters, but it's also my story. And I grew up with them. Well, I didn't actually grow up with them. I grew up in my teenage years. I was late to the Harry Potter scene. Don't remind me. I just feel like talking to you. I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. Have you ever been to a book release? I've never been. I've been to 2 Harry Potter movie premieres. Not premieres, but you know what I mean? Like, midnight releases. I guess it's a premiere. Not the actual premiere. But when I found out about this, I'm like, I'm not going to let myself not go to this. I would deeply have regretted it. And $22 later, I've got this beautiful hardcover book in my hands. I hate paper covered books. I mean, I don't hate them, you know what I mean. I just strongly dislike them when it comes to reading, because I get too in tune with the books, and then I bend the pages because I read them over and over again, and then I get mad because they're bent. And I like my books to be pretty. I got bored partway through and I started, like, organizing books in my little section. People were really close to me. I don't know why they thought they had to be right on top of me. I guess they were excited. The person has headlights on and they can totally see me. I don't really care. I don't really care anymore. Well, it's not late. It's only 12:17. I feel like I should do something. There's nothing to do except go home. I could go home and read this, but I want to finish my other book first. I'm not someone that can do the whole 2-book thing. I just can't. I'm just rambling now. I need to shut up. Oh, yes, in my background on my phone was Jacksepticeye. Art done. Props to that artist. I don't know who it is. I watch his videos a lot now. Okay, I've totally gotten off track. I will leave you be. Let you do whatever you were doing. Thanks for clicking on the video if you clicked. And sticking around this long if you did. If not, I understand. Oh wow, everybody's got almost from this parking lot. Smooches. God bless, and peace out. Harry Potter's awesome.